Walter Shapiro, Walter Shapiro, Freeman's Walter Shapiro, Walter Shapiro,
Freeman, nickel, Freeman, Bernstein, Freeman, Bernstein, nickel, Canadian nickel, New York, Freeman, Bernstein, nickel, Canadian, Freeman, Bernstein, New York, Bernstein, the nickel, Freeman, New York, Freeman, New York, Freeman, New York, it's Freeman, New York, Freeman, Bernstein, Freeman, Canadian, Freeman, Bernstein's Canadian. Nickel, Canadian nickel, Canadian nickel, New York, Canadian nickel, Canadian Freeman nickel, Freeman, Canadian nickel, Canadian New York, nickel, New York, New York, Freeman, New York, Freeman, Bernstein, Bernstein, I knew Freeman, Bernstein, Freeman, New York, Freeman,
Walter,
New York, nickel, New York, Freeman,
Walter Shapiro.